So it's Sunday, April 25th. I'm here to present Hip Hop Kid in a Trash Can Lid, a complete reboot. I had little bits and pieces of feedback, which is what I was hoping for, because when people read something and look at it and have opinions, they can help you make it better, make suggestions. So this doesn't resemble anything I've done before. I've completely rebooted it. I've got my equivalent to wings on my jacket. David got me these for Christmas, my husband David, and I'm going to attempt to reboot in a new way my poem of 13 years in the making, Hip Hop Kid in a Trash Can Lid. So here we go. Feel free to send me comments, friends and family. Okay. Imagine yourself with wings. Imagine yourself soaring, flying, or perhaps flitting over empty fields. You're in the body of a bird. Is it a small bird? You decide. You are bored with the same trees, same rows of corn, same sunflowers. Imagine yourself drawn to lights in the distance. It is late at night. It is blissfully quiet. You sing. You can hear your wings beating. You chirp. You are excited as you are drawn to the lights in the distance. Buildings are dark and quiet. The neighborhood is sleeping when you arrive. But your eyes are drawn to a vacant lot. The vacant lot is much like every other vacant lot in a city. Weeds grow through the concrete. There is a shoe. Why are there always shoes? An old rusty bicycle with only one wheel rests against the fence surrounding it. There is much other detritus scattered, thrown over by people who think nobody cares. In the centre, you see a trash can, its lid a few feet away. You look closer. It is not rusty and pocked with holes as you might have expected it to be. Contrarily, it is shiny and twinkling in the moonlight. The fence is mesh, covered with industrial fabric. A logo says World Fences. There is graffiti and street art adorning the barrier. What does it say? What are the images? If you were at street level, you would not be able to see through the covered mesh. You would not see the shoes, the weeds. You would not see the trash can, vibrating. But you are flying. You can see everything. You can feel everything. You can hear everything. A rhythmic chanting draws you closer. You perch on a broken crate that once held something important. You listen. Gonna be queen of this hood. Don't tell me I'm no good. Don't tell me I'm too small. Gonna make the mighty fall. Gonna be queen of this hood. Don't tell me I'm no good. Had too much of your smack. Gonna put you on your back. Gonna be queen of this hood. Don't tell me I'm no good. Gonna show you how it's done. Gonna make you wanna run. Gonna be queen of this hood. Don't tell me I'm no good. Gonna rise up to the top. Ain't never gonna stop. Don't tell me I'm no good. Gonna be queen of this hood. You are not sure what you are seeing. As you look a little closer, the chanting stops. The object spewing the mantra slumps down. In the shadow, an observer stays quiet, waits patiently. You imagine a story, a scenario, a grand epic tale to tell. You must have a tale to tell of your adventure. You must take something back to the woods. The words form in your head. You didn't know you were a poet. The vacant lot is quiet. The city has slowed down. The magic hour creeps to this forgotten side of town. The trash can in the centre shakes with anticipation as figures flit at breakneck speed amidst the preparation. A battle's going down tonight. The crowd is piling in, jostling for a front row seat to see the best man win. But outside on the trash can lid, a teeny tiny girl, wings closed on her jacket, waiting to unfurl. Her spider lace and poppy cap resting on her knee, her shoulders hunched, her sneakers off. Who is it that we see? She seems a little out of breath, a little sweaty too. She's been working day and night. It's time to see it through. The b-boys' battle time is here and the air is thick with beats, drifting up from the subway, through the trees and off the streets. The rival Cody Dragonwing is expected to reign tall. No one gives her a shot because she's a girl and small. The first to lay a challenge, the first girl to have a go. The smallest in the kingdom, she will not be told no. Plus, teeny tiny shorty sweet has a secret up her sleeve. She's been dancing in the shadows. She'd been practicing her weave, listening to the rhythm that's been floating in the air, wondering if she's ready, wondering if she'll dare. Is her windmill breezing? Is her moonwalk fit to rip? If she opens with a baby freeze, will she still be hip? She sighs, and the observer steps into the light, takes a breath, and chants her own words to the night. Words on the street. You, looking like a special treat. Ice cream sundae, cherry on top, sweet. Can't catch you, words come fleet. Hear the rhythm beat, unique like a snowflake sleet. Follow the rules, don't cheat. Say hi to a sister, greet. Shake her hand, lock eyes, meet. Let the world know you're here, tweet. Let bad energy go, delete. Got a smile, get up on your feet. Stand your ground, do not retreat. Don't cause your own defeat. Be strong, your mind's complete. You're here, time's up, compete. Ain't no more obsolete. You got a thumping heartbeat. Words from the street. Hey sister, what you thinking on? You look a little bleak. If I didn't know you better, I'd say you're about to freak. You know that you got this. You know that you're hot. Don't let nobody tell you something that you're not. She looks up from her solitude to see Pinky standing there, picking at her nails and shaking out her hair. My Valdez is all akimbo, she answers, arms flung wide. And I really cannot figure out what's happened to my slide. My lock-in's stuck. My spider's dead. My donkey doesn't move. I'm not feeling my robot, my down rock's got no groove. My worm has lost its slither, my freestyle feels amiss. His crew thinks I got nothing. I know they're gonna diss. His crumpin's gonna beat me, his rap is off the hook. When it's my turn in the spotlight, who's even gonna look? I'll get no props, I cannot win, I might as well concede. He'll stomp me with this hip-hop and leave me there to bleed. Pinky grins. Heaves her up and shakes her blues away. Stand up, me girl, you got this. You came to fight today. So bring on all that hippity. Throw yourself full out. You know you got moves, girlfriend. No more time for doubt. I've watched you while you're strobing in this trash can lid, bouncing, split and floating, trying to stay hid. You're fat, my little sister. You're top dog. You're the one. It's time a new grand mistress came up and got it done. Dragonwing's the master, but you got something new, a fierce determination hiding deep inside of you. The crowd begins to murmur. She pulls herself to stand, steps back into her sneakers, swings her cap up with her hand. It lands just how she likes it, sideways, not quite front. Then she hears the laughter that's followed by a grunt. Dragonwing swoops in the lid. His crew throws her a sneer. Step aside and be amazed. I'm isolating here. Her wings unfold, first right then left. She's ready for his flack. She breathes in deep, nods, and waits for further smack. Watch and learn, gotta earn. Time to burn. Why so stern? Not your turn. His swagger is explosive. He taps his cap and winks. She stares him down, stands her ground, but ultimately blinks. He sees it as a weakness, thinks her light grows dim, just as the fairy queen cries out, "The battle will begin!" She floats into the center, throws her hands up in the air, flaps her cape behind her, draws her fingers through her hair. It's time to show us who's elite. It's time to see who has the beat. It's time to not allow defeat. It's time to fly and feel the heat. It's not the time to take a seat. The music starts to thumping, vibrating all around. Shorty feels it in her shoes and lifts up off the ground. She flies to the arena, no more hesitation, just to go inside herself, maintain her concentration. Dragonwing is ready too and glares across the void. Shorty knows the tactic and hurls her asteroid. They face off, fire raging inside their every move. He starts to pop. She counters. She's feeling every groove. His jaw drops. He is speechless. He cannot believe his eyes at the moves of this opponent. So petite in size. The crowd begins to rumble, banishing suspense. Shorty Sweet has brought her game. Her talent is immense. She has left it out there, not put one foot wrong. And all at once she brings it, a bouncing split so strong that Dragonwing begins to cheer, his crew in disbelief. Shorty Sweet was epic. She billows out relief. Breathless and exhausted, she did not believe until tonight that all the extra practice would be enough to steal the light. A hush comes over the roaring crowd, the vacant lot is still. All are wrung exhausted from this historic thrill. The battle has been waged, there's nothing more to say. The Queen floats down to centre stage, the crowd parts and gives way. Congratulations, dancers, we've watched your every move. We've marvelled at your popping, we've been astonished by your groove, and now we crown a winner. It should come as no surprise, for anything can be achieved, no matter what your size. Never doubt your worthiness to be top of your game. Believe that you can do it and you will find your flame. Pick yourself up every time that you don't reach the top. Battle to the finish. Do it till you drop. Tonight our tiny sister showed us how it's done, brought her A game from the lid, and now she's number one. The Queen bestows the bragging rights, full of pride and joy, for it is her only daughter who has beat the reigning boy. Shorty bows, spins on her heels and stretches to full size, which might be small compared to most, but there's power in her eyes. She took on the champion b-boy and beat him at his game, and battles now in trash cans will never be the same. So when a b-girl's feeling down and can't quite find her slide, she'll just recall the time that Shorty found her stride. Nothing will seem so out of reach, nothing to bring her down. She'll just flit across to the trash can lid, get set, and go to town. She'll believe that she can do it. She'll show them who she is. For once there was Miss Shorty Sweet, who proved girls were the biz. There, you imagined it. You created a story as you flew free in the body of a bird. A small bird, perhaps, or a predatory owl. But perhaps an owl would have eaten our protagonist. A small bird fits better with the story. Where will you start when you fly back to the woods? Who will listen? The field mice, the badger, a squirrel. The wood has many creatures. Not everybody will care, but there will be some. There is always one person happy to be an audience. So what if it's your best friend or your mum? An audience is an audience. A voice is a voice to be heard. Now you can imagine yourself back in your body, back in your house, perhaps at a desk in your school, and you can trust that you can pick up a pencil. Everyone has access to a pencil because you have something to say. You have always had something to say. Perhaps it has been hidden and just now woken up. Now is the time to say it. Take the first step. Sit down. Butt in chair. Go on. Turn on the laptop or pick up the pencil and open the notebook sitting idly by. The notebook you found at the 99-cent store. The notebook with the cupcakes on it. You were reluctant, but it was the only one left. Ready? Begin. Imagine yourself. Okay, that's it. So, I'm the person with a voice who wants an audience. You're my audience, however many of you there are. I'm happy that you clicked on this video. I used my cupcake notebook to reboot this poem that started off 13 years ago, and that'll be it. Goodbye, everybody. Sunday, April 25th, copyright Carole Koneff.